Shout out to the Cows gang. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer, and welcome to the show, Victim or Volunteer. What I want y'all to do, grab the nearest couch, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Man. Hey, Cows gang, this one right here, man. This is the prime definition of a sore loser. Now here at a Virginia high school league is investigating one of the runners who allegedly hit another runner with a baton during the track and field relay race. You can't make this up. So check this out. You have a female by the name of Kaelen Tucker, a junior at Brookville High School, was running in the second leg of the 4x200 relay in the Virginia State High School League Championships when the shocking incident occurred. Tucker and a second sprinter on scene in the video side by side as they round the corner. Just as Tucker passes the other runner, the athlete seen swinging her baton hitting Tucker. Now, the other person, we're gonna talk about this. Kaelen Tucker is the one who was hit on the head with the baton. Now, the one that's playing victim and trying to say she didn't do nothing, her name is Alaila, and I might be saying it wrong, Alaila Everett. And just take a look. Just take a look at the video right quick before we even get to the news and everything else. To me, it looked like she gave her the crown. Wow! Meaning she hit her upside the head. She said that she was falling and she had to catch herself. But take a look right quick. Just take a look. What do y'all think about this? Just take a look again. What did that look like, Cows gang? Do that look like it was an accident, or do it look like she was trying to crown on her head because she was mad that she went past her? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let y'all hear from the young lady that was hit over the head with the baton. I'm gonna let y'all hear from Kaelen Tucker and her family. I want y'all to check it out. We're gonna hear from her. And so far, they saying they ain't heard nothing when it comes to the person that hit on the head. Check it out.
Whacked during a relay, a high school runner hit another runner in the head with a baton during a track meet.
ABC's Janae Norman has the story.
Junior Kaelen Tucker was running the second leg of the 4x200 relay in the Virginia State High School League Championships when the shocking incident happened.
That's when she hit me with the baton.
Watch again as you see the two sprinters running side by side as they round the corner with Kaelen on the outside, Kaelen's mother cheering her on.
Let's go, Kaelen! Let's go!
Just as Kaelen is passing the other runner, the athlete swings her baton, striking Kaelen.
I just felt a bang on my head and then I fell off the track immediately.
Kaelen dropping her baton and reaching for her head.
The whole Coliseum pretty much gasped. I just jumped up out of the bleachers immediately and ran to her on the main floor.
The 16-year-old was later diagnosed with a concussion. The family says neither the athlete who struck Kaelen nor the other team's coaches checked on Kaelen or reached out afterwards.
To see that they kept running and she not stop and check on my daughter, that was the part where I was like, it couldn't have been an accident.
The other runner, who attends IC Norcom High School, has not been named. Kaelen's parents say Norcom's athletic director and the girl's father apologized in a phone call, but they're still waiting for the opposing athlete and her coaches to reach out.
We definitely want the coaches and a personal apology from the actual athlete as well, because it's only right.
The Virginia High School League saying in a statement, "We thoroughly review every instance like this," adding, "The VHSL membership has always made it a priority to provide student athletes with a safe environment for competition."
And that was ABC's Janae Norman. Kaelen's parents say they are waiting to see what disciplinary action will be taken against the other athlete before they decide on their next steps.
Now, y'all heard that, Cows gang. She actually was labeled to having concussion. Now that's bad. 16 years old and diagnosed with a concussion because some other wanna, hit her upside the head with the baton. And watching that video from the news clip, you could see that she raised up and hit upside her head. And it also looked like she tried to hit her again, but by then, the young lady ran and fell on the sidelines. The mother jumped off of the bleachers, ran to the main floor, and her argument is that the runner didn't stop to try to see what was going on, try to help her. It was obviously that she was trying to do it to I guess, get second place. Families say that the team's coaches haven't checked on her, reached out afterwards, and saying that this runner, Miss Everett, kept running nonstop to win, and said this couldn't be an accident. And this was Miss Tucker said, the mother. So now, let's go on to the IC Norcom track star, Everett, and let's hear what she got to say with her family about the situation. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Tonight, a Portsmouth family says they're telling their side of the story in reference to a shocking incident at a Virginia High School League indoor track meet that left one athlete allegedly injured after she claimed she was struck by a baton held by IC Norcom High School senior Alaila Everett. Everett spoke exclusively to 10 on Your Side's Markeisha Jackson, who brings us much more.
The young athlete in question says there's more to that video than meets the eye.
Everybody has feelings, so you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right?
What? Alaila Everett is a decorated athlete and senior at IC Norcom High School. She would have never thought her trip to the Class 3 track and field state finals last Tuesday would take a drastic turn.
They're going off of one angle.
Alaila visibly emotional because of this video from the meet. This was a 4x200 meter relay race, and she and a Brookville High School athlete were rounding a curve on the track when they nearly collided with each other.
After a couple times hitting her, my baton got stuck behind her back like this, and it rolled up her back. I lost my balance, and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit.
It appears intentional, but Alaila says it was accidental.
But I know my intentions, and I would never hit somebody on purpose. I didn't have to see your first video, second video, 10 video. I know 100% that she won't do this to nobody.
Her parents outraged at the backlash. The IC Norcom relay team was disqualified, a ruling that a local USA track and field official finds questionable. He says a play-by-play look shows that the Brookville athlete was running closely to Alaila.
If a person comes up on the outside, they got to be a full stride ahead of me before they can cut in front of me.
The other family spoke with the news station in Roanoke asking for an apology from Alaila, something she wants to give, but she says the other athlete hasn't been receptive, blocking her on social media, and instead the Everett family was served with court papers.
And now we have to go to a city 3 hours away that everybody hates our guts already.
They're assuming my character, calling me ghetto, racist slurs, death threats, all of this just because of a 9-second video.
VHSL says they are still reviewing the situation, and Portsmouth Public Schools says they will support whatever ruling comes from the league. Markeisha Jackson, 10 on Your Side.
So you heard what the senior, Miss Everett, because I don't want to say her name wrong, of the IC Norcom High School said. She said, she got hurt, but what about my mental? Let's go back. I want you to understand how this really sounds.
Everybody has feelings, so you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right?
You hear that? She says, but what about my mental? Now, she's saying that this is a 9-second clip, you just checking one angle, and we have seen other angles, and it's obvious what we see. Now, it was a coach, I don't know if that's her coach, but somebody with that school said that Kaelen was too close, and he was saying something that she needed to be so far away before she cut over. So to me, when he said that, maybe that's why Miss Everett did what she did. She got pissed off that she was close to her cutting her off instead of going far off like she's supposed to before she gets in front of her. And that's why she crowned on the head. See, now her mother is, crying, and the father seemed like he wanted to cry. They take her for it wasn't like that, it was an accident. And the senior, Ms. Everett, did say that she's been getting threats and racist slurs and stuff like that. And now they got to go to court. They got to go back 3 hours away back to, I guess, where the situation happened. And, she said she didn't do nothing. She a victim. Okay, well, check this out, though. It seems that she also been charged with seems like she's been charged. But not only that she's been charged, she's getting support from one of the NAACP leaders out there in this motherfucker. You can't make this up. Let's definitely check that out.
Tonight, we continue our coverage of the track meet and baton strike seen around the world. At the center of it all, IC Norcom High School senior Alaila Everett. She was at a community rally this evening with Portsmouth NAACP, and our Markeisha Jackson was there too.
The Portsmouth NAACP president attended the rally, doubling down on what he calls unwarranted criminal charges against Everett.
I love y'all.
Everett and her family were surrounded by support Thursday evening, speaking out at a rally organized by community members, all unified with one message.
Stand for Alaila Everett!
We stand for Alaila Everett! First of all, we want to say unequivocally that Alaila is not a criminal and she's not an attacker.
Portsmouth NAACP President James Boyd says it was important for him to attend this rally to discuss more on the statement the NAACP chapter put out in response to the now viral incident. Boyd says the most striking detail from all of the outrage is the fact that Alaila faces an assault and battery charge, a charge he and the Lynchburg NAACP chapter aren't pleased with.
Our Lynchburg NAACP leaders had a meeting this morning with the Lynchburg Commonwealth Attorney. The purpose of that meeting was to go in and advocate that no charges should be levied against Alaila.
He believes the charge of assault and battery did not stem from the office of the Lynchburg Commonwealth's attorney, Bethany Harrison, but instead it possibly came from the parents of the other involved athlete, Kaelen Tucker.
So it could have lasting effects on her college admission, could have lasting effects on her scholarship.
And with such widespread reaction to this short video from what was supposed to be a typical track meet, this will have lasting effects on both young athletes.
Boyd says the Portsmouth NAACP will continue meeting with the Lynchburg NAACP chapter leaders in the coming days. Markeisha Jackson, 10 on your side.
So as you see, you got dudes from the NAACP who came to support her, people rallying up for her. He says that she's not a criminal, she didn't do a crime, even though, getting hit purposely with a baton over the head and giving somebody a concussion, I believe is a crime. But what do I know? Cal's Gang, what do you think? Alaila. So her name is Alaila Everett, and she actually been on a couple of interviews. She was on ABC, advocating her innocence. And to let y'all know, she has been charged. She has been charged. And it's going to be a long while before this actually ends. Let's look at her charges. What's she charged with?
A moment caught on camera during a track meet in Virginia. A high school athlete accused of attacking her opponent. ABC's Andrea Fujii has the latest.
This morning, a high school track runner accused of attacking her opponent with a baton now faces assault and battery charges. But she insists it was an accident.
I'm sorry I hit her. I didn't mean to hit her. It was intentional.
It happened during a relay race at the Virginia High School League Championships. Kaelen Tucker was passing Alaila Everett when Everett appeared to suddenly swing her baton, hitting Tucker in the back of the head, sending her to the ground. Everett says it happened because she lost her balance.
So I'm like this in the air. I catch my balance, pump my arms. She's cutting in, so when I pump my arms, she got hit.
I just felt a bang on my head and then I fell off the track immediately.
Tucker suffered a concussion, and the judges disqualified Everett, who says intense public scrutiny quickly followed.
Death threats, racist people, people making fake accounts to talk and harass me on my page.
Tucker's mother saying Everett did not apologize. The family blames safety concerns at the track.
She wanted my daughter to run over there in front of all these people that may jump on her because they feel like she attacked the other runner.
The Everetts have since apologized. The assault and battery charge would be a misdemeanor. No court date has been set.
Well, look like she's charged with battery and assault for hitting an opponent with a baton. Of course, when you saw in the video, she was sobbing and thanking her friends and family standing up with her. It was an accident, it wasn't like that. No one else wanted to hear my story. And, I would never do anything like that. And she appreciates the support that she's getting. So what do y'all think about this, Cal's Gang? What do you think about this? Y'all seen the video. What do y'all think? Does it look like an accident? Do you really believe that it's with Alaila's mental, being falsely accused? What do you think of the NAACP that's getting involved saying that she shouldn't be charged because she didn't do a crime and it's going to affect her scholarship and her future? Do you think that bygones should be bygones? Do you think she's full of shit? Do you think he's full of shit? Do you think her family's full of shit? What do y'all think? And what do y'all think about Kaelen? You know, do you think she's making things bigger than what it is? The family's making things bigger than what it is? Do you think Kaelen Tucker is playing victim and it really didn't happen? She didn't get hit? What do y'all think? This is definitely an unfortunate situation, but I do believe that if it's true about what happened, then there should be some charges involved and a lawsuit pending should be involved as well. But I gotta know, Calsgay, you know why I'm here. I got to know, when it comes to 16-year-old Kaelen Tucker, is she a victim or volunteer? And when it comes to the senior, Alaila Everett, who says this is about her mental and says she didn't do nothing, I got to know, is she a victim or volunteer? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Cows gang, cows gang.